Hey guys, it's Sue here and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to do a simple get ready with me using the new Espoir taping cushion, damn it. And so every Monday I decide to do a series called Cushion Mondays, Monday cushions. I don't know guys, you have to help me out with the naming here. But every Monday I'll be uploading a video where I do simple get ready with me, and I'll also be reviewing a cushion, showing you guys how it applies and all that good stuff. And you know, instead of just doing like a review, I thought I'd just turn them into a simple get ready with me, because although I love reviewing stuff for you guys, I feel like sometimes reviews can get a little impersonal, and that's not what I'm here for. Of course, I'm here to inform you guys, but I'm also here to get to know you guys and for you guys to get to know me. That's why I decided to turn them into get ready with me. But anyways, without further ado, let's get this video started. Hello everybody! It feels like I've Botox on with these mask packs. But first, I'm going to start out by applying some Troiareuke GPS mask. I have been loving this mask. Actually, this is probably my favorite type of mask. It's hydrogel, but it's super thin. So I have just been loving this. So I'm just gonna leave this on for a bit. It's going to pat everything just to make sure everything's absorbed in nicely into my skin. And of course a little bit of my... Why am I still talking like this? And of course a little bit of my favorite mist. This is the CareZone ARH Skin Rescue Mist. Absolutely love this stuff. This has got to be one of the most refreshing mists I ever tried, ever. That feels nice. With the Hera lip polish and mask, I'm just gonna take the lip balm part and just apply it on my lips. I actually love this lip balm. I think I like it better than the Laneige lip... I forgot the name, but you know, the really popular one that like everyone's talking about. I think I like the lip balm better just because this one is a lot more 쫀쫀해. It feels to absorb better onto my lips. Guys, my cold has still not died down. I am getting better, but I do sound a little nasal, which I don't really like. Right, next is the Hera Sunmade Excellence, and I'm just going to lather this on top of my skin because we all know sun cream is good for protecting the skin. I think that if you have dry skin, this is going to feel a bit dry, but with that being said, I think this would be a great product to use in the summer just because it's going to keep the oiliness at bay and it's gonna work good against all that humidity and sweat. So before we try out the cushion, I actually also received the Espoir Taping Concealer Cover-Up in neutral green. And guys, can I just first say what a sleek, chic packaging they have here. Really, Espoir is on point with their packaging. So I'm first going to conceal like all the redness, all the acne scars. First with this taping concealing concealer. So I'm taking my brush in Makeup Forever 226 in straight. So this does seem a little solid. It does seem very solid. It's not like creamy cream. Seem a little stiff. I don't know if you guys can see, but I just want to put an ample amount because God knows I got a lot to cover up. So first I'm gonna try cover up around my mouth. A lot of redness I see here. Wow! That actually has a lot more concealing power than I thought. Wow. And just at the sides of the nose, because I do feel like it can get a little red around here. This goes on so thinly, and yet it does seem to conceal. It does seem to do its job properly, so I'm impressed. So this is my first impression, obviously, and so far I'm pretty pleased. I think that this does an awesome job in color correcting and also concealing. It doesn't conceal like 100%, but it does a pretty decent job. And I feel like if you have a lot of redness around your cheeks and like hongjo, I think you'd really enjoy this. Finally, for the cushion, sorry for keeping you guys waiting, but this is the Indeed Espoir taping cushion. So I just want to kind of show you guys first of all how it is. They seem to have this like texture at the top. Can you hear that? Yeah, so you can definitely hear their like lines that are protruding, and so they have texture. It's thinner than your regular cushions and it's so sleek. Now what's different about this cushion is that instead of your regular cushion, it has a swirl instead of a cushion. So what happens is that when you push your cushion against it like this, the product will seep through the swirl and you will get an even amount spread across your cushion. And I think that was a pretty neat idea. I mean, just when I thought no more new cushions, no more new ideas can come out, these brands just keep on amazing me. So if I print it on, you can see that the product goes on as the swirl shape. And I'm just gonna pat everything, and this cushion is very, very thin. It has a very thin formula and it's nothing thick, it's nothing too stuffy, cakey or anything like that, and it just really sticks onto your skin really neatly. So great application. As for the coverage, this has sheer to normal coverage, I would say. For me, just because I just need a lot of covering up to do, this doesn't really quite fill up my plate, but it's not like it blends out to sheerness. It's not like it blends out to be nothing. It's just, it's still there. I can see it laying beautifully, really tightly on top of my skin, but it's just that the coverage is pretty low. But I think that if you don't need as much coverage, this would work pretty well. I love how it literally, just like its name, taping cushion, it literally feels like a tape is being taped on, meaning that it goes on really thinly and just really seems to stick on. The finish is semi-matte, definitely, for me. I think the finish always kind of changes depending on how you do your skincare, but for me, it kind of finishes off kind of semi-matte. So this cushion has amazing, amazing application. It just sticks right onto your skin. The coverage is sheer to normal, and the longevity, I still haven't tested it out, so I can't tell you guys yet, but I will definitely leave it in the info box below. Okay, I'm just gonna cover up the sides of the nose with this taping concealer cover up, just because I spot a little bit of redness there. Guys, recently I saw the movie Post, and I gotta say, I was really taken away. It's not like a Marvel hero movie where everything's dramatic and there's like glamorous scenes. It's not like that. But it's just about how the government was taking advantage of its status, and we see the need for the media to check and control and balance that power that the government has. And I thought it's an important lesson, and it's funny how even after all these years have passed by, nothing really seems to change. And Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks was amazing, and it was also an important movie because Meryl Streep, she plays Katharine Graham, who is the publisher of Washington Post. We see her character growing as a person, and this was set back in 1976, 60s, 70s I think. And back then, obviously, women had less of what we have now, and in terms of like status and power, and it was just very admiring to see her grow in character and grow as a person, grow as a businesswoman, and kind of take her stance. And Katharine Graham's just plays a very important role model for everyone, not for girls, but for everyone, literally. So it's an excellent movie. I do recommend it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there has been a change to the background and the lighting and everything. And even though I really had fun filming in my old background with the vanity and the studio box lights, to be completely honest with you guys, I wasn't really feeling inspired. Don't get me wrong, I have tons of fun talking about and reviewing makeup for you guys and getting ready with you guys, but the thing is, there's only so much that I can do in that confined background or space. And I wasn't feeling happy, I wasn't feeling inspired when I was editing the video. And one of the things that I value most in life is growth and development as a person. This is the It's Skin Life Color Palette #1 Megan. And guys, this palette is really good. I don't know why. I know it's famous, but I don't think I've seen enough of this. So it's got 6 colors like this. And they do have a bit of fallout, but in terms of like the pigmentation, the payoff, really good. So I'm just gonna take this brown color and just set my eyes. So one of the things that I'm also terrified of is being complacent and being satisfied with where I am right now. I work better as a person if I push myself and if I challenge myself, and I just felt like my videos, it was feeling a bit too easy for me. And you know, when I'm in front of you guys as a YouTuber, not only do I want to make sure you guys have a good time, but I also want to show you guys that I am growing as a person, as a creator. So I want to show you guys that I'm constantly growing and that I'm challenging myself and I'm not being complacent, because I think that's what life's about. It's about experiencing and it's about growth. And for me, that's what life is about. And I just needed a change. I just needed a new fresh of resources and sources that I could play around that would just get me thinking. And you know, for you guys, I don't know how you guys see my channel, but it's not just about how I'm going to show you guys the new makeup. It's about the font of the subtitle, or it's about the color of the brand names that I put up for you guys. So it's all those little details that count. In the middle, I'm gonna take this golden color. This is actually, I heard, a dupe for the MAC Honey Lust. And the name of this one is Hush Lust. Are brands even allowed to do this? I'm gonna put this at the center of my lids. This is the Kiss Me Hero Make Smooth Liquid Eyeliner. I went to an event yesterday and seriously, I got this much of new makeup, and this was in the huge PR kit. So I'm just gonna do my eyeline with this. Ooh, I like this. This eyeliner almost looks black because it's a very, very dark brown. I wasn't feeling inspired by my old background, my old setup. That's why I decided to change up. So it's just a different format, but it's the same old me, so you guys don't have to worry about a thing, but just enjoy the ride that I'm taking you guys on. I also received this Benefit Bad Gal Bang. This is, I believe, their new mascara they came out with. I think it's a mini size, and I'm going to try this out for the first time. This is how the wand looks like. It's huge, by the way. Ooh, okay. It immediately makes my lashes bolder. Damn, that's pigmented though, right? Can you see that? Taking the Kiss Me Heavy Rotation Coloring Eyebrow. Time for a bit of shading. And doing my jawline. For blush, I'm taking a Benefit Dandelion. I haven't used this in forever, so it's one of my favorite blushes, so I want to use it. And I honestly think this is one of those blush colors that just looks good with every single makeup look. It does look a little pale on me today. So it smells lovely and I just love this. So my base makeup obviously isn't perfect today. You can definitely see a lot of like pigmentations going on. But that was because I was trying out the cushion today and it did lack coverage for me. For the lips, I'm taking this Chai Tea by Appeal Color Lip Stain Velvet Tint. And this literally, I love the color. It literally reminds me of chai tea. Oh, highlighter! I forgot. This is the 정샘물 Artist Glow Touch. And it has a lot of fallout, but it gives you a very subtle glow, so you can definitely build it up. And it's baked blush, so I guess if you spray some Fix Plus on it, you can definitely add the intensity. Just a bit of Fix Plus to wrap this up. By the way guys, the nozzle on this one is terrible. So that was it for this video. I hope you guys found this video enjoyable. I hope you guys had fun. And I hope you guys got to see me in a different light, a bit more on a personal level. That's what I'm hoping this series will be more about. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next. Bye!